Hello everybody and welcome back to Today in the NBA. Today we're going to be going over the recent Bradley Beal trade. Now this is the trade that I have up on the screen. It's not finalized. Shams just said that there was a handful of second round picks and pick swaps. So what I've gone with here is Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, 3 second round picks and a first round pick swap in 2026. To start off with my opinion on this trade, I honestly think that it is terrible. The Suns have locked themselves into this core, and if it doesn't work out this year or next year, maybe the year after that, but with KD getting older and his injury concerns, we don't really know. So if it doesn't work out soon, we could see something similar to the Brooklyn situation after they traded for Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. The Suns have made it so that they have pretty much no ability to improve this team with the new CBA, and I still don't think that they're better than the Nuggets. In terms of what they gave up to get Bradley Beal, it's a great deal. But looking at the fit, it is terrible. We've seen the Russ trade to the Lakers, which showed just how important fit really was, and I don't think this trade is going to make the Suns any better. They don't really have a primary ball handler to run the show. They've sort of got 3 scorers which can all run pick and rolls, but they're not elite with it, and I think DeAndre Ayton's role is going to massively decrease this year, even more than what it already was. The team has 3 solid playmakers, but none of them are great or even above average for a point guard, which is definitely something that defenses can exploit, as we saw with the Celtics being exploited by the Heat. And as for the Wizards, they got barely anything from Bradley Beal, who is one of the best players in the franchise's recent history. Now I know it's not this current front office's fault for the deal. It was the last front office that signed him to this deal, with the main problem being the no trade clause. This no trade clause allowed Beal to force his way to the Suns, even though the Heat, Kings and Bucks all gave much better offers. I think that if Beal hadn't signed with a no trade clause, that he would be most likely going to Miami in exchange for Tyler Hero and a few good players, which we will be going over later. The Wizards do get Chris Paul in this deal, but chances are they won't get much for him on the market. Maybe a first if they're lucky. And the worst part of this deal is that it was definitely the wrong year to start tanking, with not a great draft class coming in. Now the other rumoured destinations for Bradley Beal to get traded to all put up much better offers than the Suns did. The first one of these was the Heat, who would have given up a good young player in Tyler Hero, pick number 18 and Nikola Jovic, who was a first round pick last year, and second round picks. They also would have had to have included Victor Oladipo as a salary filler. The only thing with this deal is the Heat would have had to have made the pick before they could trade it. The Kings would have given up a young player in Davion Mitchell, a very good rotation player in Kevin Huerter, pick number 24 this year, a first in 2026, 3 seconds and then Rashawn Holmes as a contract filler. But it still would have been much better than what they got from Phoenix. They would have given up Chris Middleton, who's a great player on an expiring deal. This is assuming he accepts his player option, however. If not, they could easily sign and trade him though. They would have given up a young player in Marjon Beauchamp, 3 seconds and a 2029 first, which could be very valuable if Giannis leaves. Overall, I think this is a terrible deal for both teams, but I think the Suns come slightly out on top due to how little they gave up for a player of Bradley Beal's caliber. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.